The Governor of Benue State, His Excellency Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia, has commissioned the Benue Investment and Property Company. During the commissioning, the Governor also unveiled 4 new factories for the state. The event brought together top government functionaries and other stakeholders in the state. Here is the report.
His Excellency Governor Hyacinth Alia of Benue State, represented by the Commissioner for Industry and Commerce, Honorable Manasseh Alumo Opin, has commissioned several projects set up by the Benue Investment and Property Company Limited. The event began with prayers and dedication of the facility by the Government House Chaplain, Reverend Father Clement Ugo, led by the Managing Director, Mr. Raymond Asemakaha. In his speech at the occasion, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the company, Mr. Raymond Asemakaha, lamented the rates of unemployment and expressed the commitment of the company to provide jobs for the teeming youth of the state.
Benue State currently have about 4.7 million people on the street, and our desire is to ensure that we give about 1 million jobs after this administration. It is with great sense of joy this morning to introduce those products, the BRP's factory, water, and strategic short-term initiative designed to high-quality product and meet the need of our people. In line with your Excellency vision to empower Benue farmers and both agricultural productivity, BRPC has introduced a state of an art chemical fertilizer blending. It is a plan that has been newly introduced for us to, boost the agricultural produce, knowing the fact that we are in agrarian states. Further, in our pursuit to addressing the pressing issue of unemployment, we have a pioneer motorcycle hire purchase scheme. Our results have shown that Okada riders have contributed about 75,000 jobs in our state. Today, this event makes a significant milestone in our journey toward economic growth and development. We are steadfast in our commitment in creating jobs, stimulating the economy, and contributing to the overall well-being of our dear people in Benue State. BRPC needs the liquidity of not less than 7 billion to stabilize the economy. We are in an industrial revolution to ensure that we create about 1 million jobs in this administration.
Speaking at the occasion, Governor Alia, represented by the Commissioner for Industry and Commerce, Honorable Manasseh Alumo Opin, said the commissioning is a celebration of significant milestones in the administration's drive to industrial revolution and economic growth and development of the state.
Today, therefore, marks a very significant milestone in the administration of Reverend Dr. Hyacinth Alia towards industrial revolution. As we are here gathered to commission 4 important commercial ventures. I believe we all know the importance of bakery. That is food. No one survives without food in the actual sense. And then we have a complementary sister or brother, which is water. So if you come here and you even have a loaf of bread and you have a bottle of water, before you are good to go. It's a wonderful combination. Of course, the farmers have stepped up here. We know the importance of agriculture. We are known nationwide and indeed worldwide to be the food basket of the nation. We cannot do this without support through fertilizer that we put to improve our yields. We have been knowing the challenges we've been having with fertilizer. It's a noble idea that the MD has put in place that we can now have fertilizer right here in Makurdi by our side.
Many guests took turns to express their goodwill on the occasion as they commended the wisdom of the governor on the choice of Mr. Raymond Asimakaha at the helm of the investment company.
And this one particularly is directed towards removing people, the youth, from the streets. Now, you agree with me that there are so many youths roaming everywhere. And in Benue State, we don't have anything apart from civil service and political appointments. But that is not sustainable. We cannot sustain this massive youth that we have in the state. So this is one of the few projects that are being done by the government to provide employment opportunities and also revenue, expand the revenue base of the state. So this is a great step. And like you said, there are about 4 factories that are being commissioned today. And after this year, the governor is still going to commission the BIPC Microfinance Bank, and then he will continue to commission. There are a couple of things that are on the line for commissioning. This is great efforts of a focused leader. The governor is a focused leader who has passion for changing the state, for moving the state forward. And he's not relenting at all. He wants to do this with all his heart. And so the BIPC and the headman of the BIPC, Dr. Raymond Asimakaha, is also a very focused young man who is quite determined, and this is very commendable.
I want to refer you people down to Benue Links. Down to Benue Links when he bought 100 buses for the Benue Links. That changed the narrative of transport system in Benue. That alone crashed all the prices. Every other company had to queue, and every other transport company had to queue behind Benue Links. So the prices of transport was crushed, and that helped seriously. Today, if you look at sachet water, if you look at bottled water in Benue, very, very expensive. With the coming on board of this BIPC water, it's simple. Life will be better off in Benue when it comes to water. Life will be better off when it comes to bread. All these things are very expensive. Most people are hiking the prices. So when government comes in with such, they drastically reduces the cost. The people feels it. As they are feeling the transport system in Benue, they will feel same for water and bread here in Benue. Talking about fertilizer, you are aware that fertilizer is very, very expensive. This is because the transport alone, transporting it all the way from maybe Port Harcourt, all the way from wherever, Kano to this place, hikes the prices. The price becomes very, 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 very high. But today, if we are producing this in Benue, at least the cost of production, the cost of transport is off it and all that. So it's going to affect the Benue man positively.
As you can see, this is further demonstration of what His Excellency have for the people of Benue State. This is somebody that have sacrificed and saved his life for the people of the state. And he's doing wonderfully well. He has done a lot, even in the area of infrastructure development. You look at agriculture, the health sector, and all the other sectors. He has performed and have done so very, very well for the people of the state. The singular act of him being able to pay salaries to workers, Benue State civil servants, and pay pension and gratuity to retirees, this has given so much money in the economy, and you can see the economy is booming very, very well. There's positive multiplier effect. It has gone down to the rudiments of this economy. And you see, everywhere is happy. I was just discussing with my friend yesterday, and I told him that if you can attend one of these Children's Day that was organized by some of the local government chairmen, you see that people are now very, very happy. Children were there with their parents to go and witness Children's Day. For the past 3 decades, it was never been like that at all. But with this government now, people were very, very happy yesterday celebrating Children's Day. That is further attestation or testimony of the benefits and goodies of this administration. And so he has done very, 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 very well.
In this regard, sir, what will be your charge to Benue people with respect to supporting the early administration to succeed?
They have nothing but to support His Excellency to give his best. I will advise the Benue populace that they were yearning for a government that can touch the lives of the people. Now, His Excellency is here. This is somebody that have sacrificed his life for the people of the state. So they should give him maximum support. They should support him. There is no need, sponsoring boys to write all this rubbish they write on social media and insulting all class of people in the city. Now there is a government that's working for the people. So I urge Benue people to work with His Excellency, support him 100% to be able to give us democratic dividends. So let us also enjoy as where you go to Nasarawa State, see what is happening there. Go to some of these small states, see what is happening there. But when you come to Benue State, we are still where we are 15, 20 years ago. So now we have somebody on that seat that is ready to serve the people. So they should support him, cooperate with him, so that he will do his best for the people. Within these 8 years, so thank you very much.
The significance of the commission of the water factory and bakery to Benue people, number one is it has returned Benue State back to production line. Now we can produce food for ourselves. By production, we now have created opportunity for employment for our youths. And we have provided an enabling environment to evacuate the youth that are on the street to be able to be engaged in useful activities, meaning that a high level of unrest will be minimized. And this commissioning alone has proved to the entire Benue populace that Benue is not only a state that pays salary, but Benue State has the capacity to go into productive venture, just like you have seen today. And you have seen in the past, and you will see more to come.
The governor has done very, very well, exceptionally well, if I should say so. Because within a space of a year, the achievements he has recorded are so much. If he has not found Dr. Raymond Asemaka as somebody who has the know-how, who has the capacity, we wouldn't have been here talking about BIPC commissioning 4 projects, talking about blending fertilizer, talking about the motorcycle scheme to empower younger people who have the energy to do the things. And then you talk about the bread and water factories. It's as a result of his search to get people who have the competence to do certain things. That is why we are here as well. If we talk about infrastructural decay, he's working towards that a lot. He's doing so much. Now you see the economy of the rural dwellers is better, because when there's constant flow of income, of wages and salary, you see that the local economy is revived, because the purchasing power of the people has been stepped up, and this helps for people who doing who have also retired and served the state meritoriously. They also get their wages and their entitlements. So outside of that, you see that development partners are now come to the states in their numbers to partner with the state on a number of counterpart funds are being paid, a number of issues. If you want to itemize them, you keep calling and keep calling and calling. So within this year, he has done. Look at it in education. He's now supporting parents. Go to Benue State University Teaching Hospital now. You see it will become a medical tourist center anytime soon. So I think the governor has done very well. And if you talk about agriculture, he's doing a lot in that area. When he came on board, he gave fertilizers to the farmers. Another procurement is on the way. He's thinking of mechanizing agriculture in Benue State by bringing tractors and a whole number of items that will help boost agricultural productivity. So generally, he's doing well in all sectors of the economy of states.
The reality is that 16 roads have been completed. About another 16 is ongoing. The factory here has been built. It's not just one factory. There's water plants, there's bakery, there's fertilizer plants. Not only that, if you go into the town, you will see lights. So many places have been lit up. The entire town is going to be lit up before the end of the year. Not only that, some rural roads are under construction right now. Not only that, the underpass in High Level Roundabout is under construction. Not only that, For the first time, we're going to have an overhead bridge in Gboko. And we have to have a flyover also in Gboko for the first time.
The event was not without the usual Benue cultural brand, as several dance troupes performed to the admiration of the guests. Emmanuel Tebo, Catholic Television of Nigeria, Makudi Center.